It's going on, fellas, and welcome back to the beta save with Atalanta on Football Manager 2021. It is me, FoggyPlays. Today we're going to be playing the final two games of our Champions League group against Real Madrid and Borussia Dortmund. A point in either of these two games guarantees that we go into the next round of the Champions League, and I think we can do it. We beat Real Madrid in the first game of the Champions League group, 2-1. To be fair, we were at home. And then we drew away from home against Borussia Dortmund. But we're going to be skipping the Torino game in between. And there has been no games since we were here last, because these are two very important games. And I want to see how we get on. So, team selection wise, I think this is the same team that played against Başakşehir. But I think Papetti might be the only change. But regardless, Galini in goal, Rafael Tolio, Papetti and Palomino as the centre-back trio, Hatmore and Goossens as our wing-backs, our complete wing-backs. Wing-backs. Darun and Pasalic as the central midfield. Gomez continues as the advanced playmaker. Ilic and Zapata continue up front. Let's get into the game, see how we get on. So, 9 players, lack tactical familiarity. We've literally only played this tactic since we started. Interesting. Any changes to the Real Madrid team for this game? Or any interesting players? Martin Odegaard starts. Jovic starts up front. I'm being a little bit too loud. Eder Militao starts at right back. So they have Carvajal and Odriozola on the bench. Asensio had a good game in the last one and he's on the bench. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm surprised that Odegaard is starting. Any bit nervous? Tough game. Ilic will see us through. I hope he does. We're underdogs. Motivated Gomez. That'll have to do. Toni Kroos. Sergio Ramos. Reign supreme. Focused on our own team. Oh, it's very nice looking. So they're lining up with the DM and we're just going to go 5-man defence. Bang it in. See what happens. And we're going to pop body language on because I want to see what the players are looking like. Pop this down so I can see what Real Madrid are up to. So 16 minutes in, there's been 3 shots. Not an awful lot has happened. And by not an awful lot, I mean literally nothing. Jeez, there's an awful lot of things that my assistant wants me to do. Not going to, because I don't really trust my assistant manager all that much. We've finally had a shot. It looks like it's been a quiet game in the other one as well. Not an awful lot to talk about in that first half. Gonna thrash my arms. I'm far from pleased. Everyone bar Gomez is, well, they're all motivated, but we got green from everyone bar Gomez. Striker's not having a great game. To be fair, not an awful lot's happened. Darun's not having a great game. Palomino, again, not having huge impact. Eder Militao comes off for Odriozola. Real Madrid starts the second half with a corner and Casemiro heads it straight at Galini. We're going to demand more. Duvan Zapata beautifully taken down from Galini's kick out. It's gone in. Ilic just scored. It took about 9 attempts, but we finally got one in. Zapata with the cross. Gomez took the first shot. Ilic had a shot and then Ilic got his second shot. So Zapata got it across. Gomez hit the defender. Varane, was it? Ilic's shot then got saved or hit the crossbar or post. Some sort of woodwork. And we've managed to come away with the goal. Goossens beautifully down the line. Zapata doesn't do an awful lot. Thibaut Courtois Real Madrid building from the back. Jovic is through. And Okay, it's gone for a corner. Galini did get a touch to it. I wasn't sure. Tony Kroos puts it in. Papetti says, not today. Not today, buddy. I don't think Papetti was expecting to be playing in a Champions League game when he got relegated last season with Brescia. But here he is, doing bits. Yeah, I'll sort. Right, let's have a look. Time for a change. And it's saying that some of our players were booked, but they're not. Daroon's coming off because he's not playing well. So Furlier is going to come on for him. Zapata's not having a great game. It's going to bring on Lammers, because he's probably third choice. And I'll make Ilic complete forward on support rather than the deep line forward. See if that can get him more involved. Palomino's not having a great game. Tolio's not having a great game. To be fair, that's less than ideal when two of your centre-backs are having poor games. But it's fine because we have a third. Oh, I forgot to press play. Because we have three centre-backs, it's not that bad. Real Madrid have gone to a flat 4-4-2. Marcelo's having a terrible game. Goossens with the throw. I thought Ilic was after getting there before Courtois, but he didn't. Courtois boots it. Marcelo, who I think was down on a 5.9. Tolio gets it forward to Ilic. Tries to get Lammers through, but Lammers' first touch wasn't great, and then somebody just booted it, so Galini's picked it up. I feel like there's a mistake coming. Not quite. Hatboer. Tolio. Big ball forward. Nobody there to chase, and Courtois. Fairly easy on the old grab. We are still on key highlights. I feel like we're not because of how long this is taking. And Valverde. It was a little easy, wasn't it? Not ideal. Alright, we are going to make a change. Palomino, you're coming off. We're going to bring on... Yeah, we bring on Ezekiel Garay. Because why not? Furler's not having a great game. Gomez not having a great game. Interesting. Passage is dying, so we're going on Sack. I think we have one change left if needed. I'm actually going to put Ilic back to deep line forward because moving him to complete forward doesn't seem to have actually done anything for us. I need to press play again. I'm so used to just hitting the make sub and then it going back to, playing straight away. Tolio, very far forward. Out to Hatboer. Dinks it across. Sack doesn't get there. And now Vinicius Jr. is on the break. And somehow manages to keep the ball. Valverde gets stopped by Hatboer. Marcelo puts it through Vinicius Jr. He's hit the post. Goossens runs clear with it. Right, 4 minutes left. We're going to make our final change because Gomez and Goossens are both down, but Gomez is not playing well. So we're going to bring on Mural and pop Ilic into the attacking midfielder position. And I'll make Mural complete forward. Let's go. I don't know what Marcelo has done to cause him to be so low rating wise. I don't remember him doing an awful lot. Well, not an awful lot wrong anyway. Ilic, definitely a pen. Definitely a pen. Was it Valverde gave it away? Checking penalty review. It's a penalty. Set it down the bottom. Gonna leave Mural take the penalty. If he misses it, I swear to God. Oh, I swear to God. If you miss this, Mural. If you miss. Oh. I should have changed it. I shouldn't have let Mural take the penalty. Ilic. The last chance of the game. Gets cleared. Ezekiel Garay. Can he do something with it? No. Pass it back to Furler. 4 minutes at a time. 96th minute. We had a penalty. missed. 2.33. We should have won the game. To be fair, Real Madrid had a lot more shots, but we didn't miss a single shot. Everyone hit the target. I'm going to throw a water bottle. I'm going to thrash my arms. No. Hands on hips. Not happy. I'm not happy. Galini, to be fair, I'm going to say Galini did well. I'm going to praise Galini because he was good. Again, if anyone knows a way of making this go faster, delighted with your performance. Okay, he's motivated, that's fine. I didn't want him to be upset after doing so well. Nah, Courtois didn't play well. He got lucky. It's because he's 14 foot tall. Like if he was shorter, we would have been fine. Qualify for the first knockout round. That is fine. The Borussia Dortmund Besiktas game, very important to see if Borussia Dortmund can knock Real Madrid out. That would be ideal. Imagine if we got Real Madrid knocked out in the first season and Besiktas qualified. Imagine if Besiktas qualified. Atalanta and Besiktas, the two teams that nobody would have expected to go through. If we both go through, that'll be exceptional. So we will be back in just a second for the Borussia Dortmund game. I have to go play Torino in the meantime, so don't go anywhere. We'll be back in that for just a second. Right, fellas, back now for the game against Borussia Dortmund. We have already qualified, so we don't really care what happens in this game. Just kind of want to finish top, so we can avoid teams such as Liverpool. There's no one else that's guaranteed top their group yet. But Borussia Dortmund did beat Besiktas in their last game, which I felt like okay, we need to go stages, go to group. I think they beat them 5-0. Yeah, 5-0. So that's not ideal for us because now we face them, and Real Madrid play Besiktas. So I'm assuming Real Madrid will beat Besiktas, but we're guaranteed top of the group. I think 4 points. Yeah, we're guaranteed top of the group. We don't have to worry. Everything is fine. And this is how we're lining up. We have Galini in goal, Rafael Tolio, Papetti, and Palomino as our centre-back trio. Hatboer and Goossens as our wing-backs. Darun and Pessina in central midfield. Pessina actually was quite good in the game against Torino, which I need to show you the result of. Alejandro Gomez starts as the advanced playmaker in attack midfield because he's just a monster. Illich and Zapata starting up front because that's the team we play most of the time. I have a couple of injury concerns. Furler picked up a knock. Malinkovsky almost back from his injury, so it'll be interesting to see how he gets on when he gets back. But we did smash Torino 5-0. It was quite a easy game. I would say there wasn't a whole lot of craziness happened. It was a quiet first half. Hatboer scored, but then Papetti scored, and Pessina, Furler, and Sam Lammers came on for Duvan Zapata. Did he come on for Duvan Zapata? I think he came on for Zapata. Or did he come on for Gomez? He might have come on for Gomez. I can't remember. There's too many substitutions you can make now. So, Lammers might make an appearance as well because Zapata's, like I said in the last couple of episodes, Zapata's not been great. I tried him as a poacher in the last game. It did not work. It did not work at all. So we are jumping into this game. Everyone's happy with the tactic, as you would expect. Any interesting additions to the Borussia Dortmund team? Reiner starts. Marco Reus, captain. Mori on the bench. Kind of surprised Reina didn't start because from the 11 that was supposed to start, or the 11 they expected to start when you get your pre-game thing, he was one of the players. I'm surprised Jude Bellingham isn't starting. Mahmoud Dahoud is a player my coach or my scouts constantly tell me to look out, to look out for to buy. I enjoy these matches as much as I do any match. Yeah, Mahmoud Dahoud is a player that my scouts seem to really rate, so I feel like he's a player that I'm going to have to consider at some point. Darun, had it not been for Furler picking up that knock, he would not have been starting today. He's not... I feel like we should probably sell him in January. We do have a couple of transfers agreed already to bring in. If you're watching Clayt's stream this morning, I'm recording this on Saturday morning. Oh my god, Goosens is giving away another penalty. I showed a player that I'm after signing named Ile Crispy, an Israeli centre back. He's not coming in until July. Where's Berkey off to? Berkey's going for a walk. Because we've given away a penalty, obviously. Maybe Berkey's taking it. He's not, no. Erling Haaland, of course. And Galini almost gets there. But we do have a couple of other players that are 12 goals this season already. Whoa! I'm going to fire the lads up. We are going to skip that because I don't want to see it again. Yeah, we have a couple of signings we've already agreed. I will tell the lads pass a bit further or a bit more direct. Yeah, we've oh god, Papetti almost gave away another penalty. Thankfully he didn't. Yeah, we've a guy called Ile Crispy joining in July on a pre-contract. We have a few other players that should make a nice little bit of a change to the team. Hopefully they'll add a little something, because I am not 100%. Oh, Thomas Delaney has absolutely smashed that into the back of the net. We're not playing well against Borussia Dortmund. This is... I don't want to watch it again. It was an absolute worldly of a goal. They have a 0.9 XG, but they've scored twice already. Tolio. Hatboer. Tolio. Hatboer. Can he do something? Illich Rabona's across and Duvan Zapata heads it wide. We're going to have to 2-0 down. Our passes in general are connecting very well. What I would say is this is a hot mess. I know they're trying to tell you how well the team's playing, but it's impossible to see. Like, there's just too much going on there. I am going to throw out the water bottle. It's demotivated the players. We have a lot of players not playing well. Palomino not having a great game. Alejandro Gomez not having a great game. Zapata not having a great game. Goosens, Darun, Hatboer, everybody's having a poor game, to be fair. Tolio's having an average game. But I'm going to start the second half by berating the players, which has fired them up and focused many of them. And we are going to have to make a change on just everywhere, really. Just nobody's playing well enough to be kept on the pitch. So we are going to consider making a change at some point. Goosens is absolutely done his man, and Duvan Zapata just back of the net. Goosens the architect. Goosens did quite well against Mounier. Now they want us to do shorter passing. I don't think my assistant manager knows what he's doing. He's just kind of like, just change everything. Nothing's working. So we're going to make a few changes here, because it's not working. Gomez can come off for... Bring on Pasalic. Move Pasalic back to Mazzella. Move Pessina into the advanced playmaker position. Palomino's having a poor game. We're going to bring on Ezekiel Garre. Not had a huge amount of opportunities. We're going to take off Darun for Sack. Sack is more of a Mazzella or a playmaker. Not really a box-to-box. I'm going to make Pasalic the box-to-box. I'm going to move Sak to be an advanced playmaker, and we will leave it at that for now. See if we can get the ball in the back of the net again. Hatboer. I'm telling them to do mixed throws, so I'm not sure why when they get into that position they're just hoofing it. It is nice to see the long throws actually kind of being seen as long throws now. Was Illich offside there? Zapata. Illich hits the post. Oh, it's bouncing around. But they get a clear. Goosens gets it out to Sak. And Sak... Oh. That was a hopeful ball across the front of goal. Didn't really come to anything. We are going to fire the players up and we're going to make a change. Because we've done better, but not quite enough. We're going to make a change. Piscina is going to come off for Lammers, but move Lammers into the striking position as an advanced forward and leave Illich run around as a playmaker. Do I want... Illich is having a poor game as well, so I feel like that's kind of pointless, but I do want to take Goosens off at some point so I can see is dying. Maybe just do that and now bring on Ruguri. It's we're going to go very attacking for the final 6 minutes plus stoppages. Don't think that'll have taken effect just yet. So if we can see it here, it's not because of that. But Illich has the ball. Tries to put Lammers through. Ball gets deflected and Lammers has scored. Oh, that was a bad idea. I shouldn't have done that. Oh. For anybody who doesn't know, I had a bike accident earlier this week, and I'm still quite sore. So celebrating like that was a bad idea. Oh. 2-2. I'll take 2-2. I should probably have stopped going very attacking. Yeah, I really should have stopped going very attacking. Demand more for the final 5 minutes, is it? Yeah, final 5 minutes. Demand more. It's not going to do anything. We're going to lose to Borussia Dortmund. But we gave it everything we had. Lammers came off the bench, boshed it. We did have a higher XG, but only just. They had a 1.06 XG. Managed to score 3 goals. They had 5 shots, 4 on target, 3 goals. I'm far from pleased with that result. We should have been winning. Did not go according to plan, obviously enough, but we've still qualified. We were close to getting a result. Wagfinger. We deserved far more from that. Hatboer. Football's about being combative. I like my players getting bookings because it shows that they're trying. Why did you persist with Papetti when it was clear for all to see, particularly the fans? He wasn't up for it today. He's a good player. He played fantastically in... Oh, we've gotten the I'm the boss. So we've fined Palomino. So Palomino's not going to be eligible for the first knockout round, which we disciplined him in code, but yeah, it's literally nothing on the screen, but alright. Too many yellow cards. Yeah, it's fine. So we end top of the group. Dortmund will be very disappointed that they missed out. How did the Real Madrid... Yeah, Real Madrid, Başakşehir 3-0. So, because we finished top, we avoid PSG, Liverpool, Man United, and then Salzburg are top of their group. What? What is going on? Salzburg play Barcelona, duking it out to see who's going to get top of the league, or top of the group. Any interesting teams? Leipzig finished bottom of their group. That's interesting. Cluj, no points. Makes sense. We avoid Man City as well, which is definitely a good thing. Could, in theory, still draw Barcelona, which will be nothing to do. Djurgården's picked up a win against Zenit. Oh. Well, that's an interesting duel. Who are Djurgården's play? Ajax. I don't think Ajax are gonna. I don't think Djurgården's gonna beat Ajax. So, kind of disappointing. Next episode, we will probably come back for the Champions League knockout game. Failing that, we'll come back for... I don't really want to do Crotone and Benevento again. Inter and Juventus. And we see how we're getting on with the transfers at the time, because as I said, we have transfers coming in. We also have players leaving. As I said, Ile Crispy, Thales Magno is joining us in January, as is Milik, who was on the transfer list at Napoli for some reason. I'm not really sure. Saying that, there's a couple of other players that are very, very strange on the transfer list, like Koulibaly is on the transfer list at Napoli as well, and Donnarumma is also on the transfer list. So there's potential that we could go off and sign more players, because Milik, the day after I agreed to sign Milik, the board gave us like 13 million or 14 million or something. So there is potential. We could bring in some more players. We might also look to shift some of the players, because we have too many players. There's so many players in the under 20s and the... Or is it under... Yeah, under 20s and under 18s. There's so many. 76 players out on loan as well. It's just... It seems a hot mess. So if you have enjoyed, please do make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share with all your friends, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!